Fred, and you. Hi, welcome to the Mickey Mouse Club.
It's Tuesday, Death Day, and you'll see what it's like for a club member to go behind the scenes preparing for a concert with Donny Osmond. We've also got another terrific kid invention and a new music video. It's our version of I Feel the Earth Move.
Yep, but before we get to all that, let's check out the results of this year's debating team finals.
Good afternoon, and welcome to our telecast of the District 211 National Debate Invitational. We're privileged to have with us two of the finest high school debate teams in the country. They've impressed our judges with their eloquence and powers of persuasion. Let's meet them now. On my left is the team from Westlake Preparatory Academy. On my right, the team from Wise Guy High.
Yeah, that's my name, don't wear it out, huh?
Both teams have been given the debate questions earlier and have had time to prepare their answers. Let's begin. Question 1 goes to Westlake Prep. Who was America's greatest president?
A very good question. Abraham Lincoln was the greatest president of the United States. He further centralized the country under a federalist system, replacing the loose confederation of the states that had been ruled by local governments. He advanced the cause of human rights by freeing the slaves and steered the nation through a civil war that threatened to be the most corrosive event in U.S. history.
A well-reasoned argument by Westlake. Let's see how the judges vote. 7 points. Now let's go to Wise Guy High for the rebuttal.
If Lincoln was such a hot guy, then how come he's only on the $5 bill? Now, Grant, he's on the $50 bill, so that means he's got to be a better president, right?
A logical response from Wise Guy High, which earns them 8 points. Question 2 goes to Wise Guy High. Should the United Nations be disbanded?
Yo, who wants to know?
A brief but pithy response from the Wise Guys, which earns them a whopping 10 points. Let's go to Westlake for their rebuttal.
I'm somewhat confused by my opponent's flippant attitude. The United Nations provides a worthy forum where nations can air their disputes and promote global understanding. The fact that there has not been a world war since the UN began is proof enough that this esteemed organization is not only necessary but vital. Ms. Moderator, I respectfully request that our opponent stop making faces at us.
Westlake earns a meager 3 points for that rebuttal. They'll have to try and catch up with this final question. Should students have a part in determining school curriculum?
It is our conviction that schools must return to educational basics and stop pandering to the training fetish curriculum that student participation guarantees.
Westlake, 10 points. White guys, your rebuttal. 25 points.
What kind of argument is that, Miss Moderator?
The 25-point kind, Miss Student.
They didn't respond to the question.
Excuse me, sir. I think your shoelaces are untied.
Wise guys, 12 more points.
Does that count? Do they get points for that?
I'm sorry, Westlake. You lose. 60 to 20.
No. But they didn't even respond.
Minus 50 points for bad attitude. Maybe we find score Wise Guy High, 60, Westlake, negative 30. You win the District 211 National Debate Invitational.
do if you don't have a lot of space, but you want a bed, a couch, and a chair all in the same room. Well, today's Invention Connection looks in on a unique piece of furniture.
Hi, my name is Kristen Belair, and I invented the bee cot. This may be hard to believe, but with this jumbled mess, I can make a couch, a bed, or a chair. I'll make a chair. Or a couch. Or a bed. So if you need 3 pieces of furniture in a small room, you might want to consider my bee cot.
That was a really cool invention, Kristen. We'll be right back with Guest Day right after this exclusive public service announcement.
Hi, I'm Bob Denver. I'm not a nitwit, but I play one on TV. And people are always asking me, Bob, how come you never take your hat off? Well, the sad truth is, I can't. After years of wearing this stupid hat, it's become permanently affixed to my head. I mean, that's right, fused to my skull. I mean, no matter what I do, I can't take it off. And look, don't let this happen to you, huh? Be sure to remove your hat at least once a month before it's too late.
This public service announcement was brought to you by the President's Council on Hats.
Today's Guest Day star had a very big hit single called Soldier of Love, and 15-year-old Kristen Samsel of Scottsdale, Arizona got to spend the day with him.
She got to attend one of his concerts at the Arizona State Fair in Phoenix from one of the best seats in the house, on stage. So here's Kristen with Donny Osmond.
Someone had told me a week ago that today I'd be at the Arizona State Fair waiting to meet Donny Osmond in person and spend the whole day with him. I would never believe them. Donny had just arrived at the Coliseum, and Kristen's waiting was finally over.
How are you?
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You're Kristen.
Yeah.
Kristen.
Yeah.
Good to meet you. Thanks for coming by.
And from that moment on, Donny made Kristen feel right at home.
There you go.
Can't believe he's going to be there in front of all those people performing for them in that big Coliseum. It's going to be scary, but I'm sure he'll be able to do it just fine. I mean, he's done it before, and he's probably used to it by now. Donny wanted Kristen to feel what it was like on stage, too, for that's exactly where she was going to be that night during the concert. But now it was time for Donny to rehearse, and he let Kristen start it off. 1, 2, 3. Describe the Donny Osmond that's performing tonight.
To your age group, I'm sure you probably remember the Donny and Marie show.
Yeah.
Okay. The Donny and Marie show gave me an image of, and I guess we can be very honest here, it's very giddy, sweet, you know. And that's what the Donny and Marie show is all about. But that's not what you're going to see tonight.
You really didn't have a normal teen life. Do you think that there's something you missed?
I don't know. I never lived a teen life. So I don't really know what I missed. I imagine I missed a lot of stuff, you know, the peers, the games, the ball games, and things like that. But I don't really have anything else to compare it to. I mean, I started singing when I was 5, on the road when I was 5. But I don't think I don't think I would change it and go back and do it differently because of all the experience I was able to gain at such a young age. And I draw upon that experience even now. Even this show here, I draw upon that experience.
As the audience began to fill in the thousands of seats out front, backstage, Donny kept his promise to Kristen. As he made his entrance on stage that night, Kristen was right there, on stage with him. Is there one song that you sing tonight that means a lot to you?
Faces in the Mirror.
Oh, really? And why?
Because it talks about what I've been through the past 10 years. And the faces at the beginning of the song represent the people around me. The beginning of this last 10 years of my trek to make it to this point. And eventually those faces in the mirror represent the many different personalities of Donny Osmond, because I have been a lot of different things since the age of 5.
If you were reviewed tonight, what would you like the review to say?
That we saw a musician out there, and no reference to the past, other than he's not what we thought he was, because I'm not.
Definitely had a great seat right on stage. If you have someone that you want to meet and spend the day with, write to Guest A, Mickey Mouse Club, Disney MGM Studios, P.O. Box 10200, Lake Buena Vista, Florida 32830. And don't forget to include your name, address, and telephone number. And we'll be right back after this.
The following is a rebuttal to a recent Mouse Club editorial. And is captioned for those in our audience who do not speak Neanderthal.
I look jag. Line up good. Oop look like drip. I love. Double say Harvard business. Krakenu, Boobaloo, Ungranda,
This has been a rebuttal to a recent Mouse Club editorial. It does not necessarily reflect the views of this station, the management, or civilized man.
Boy, is that Doug mad. Well, we know that there are things that sometimes get your feathers ruffled, too. That's why we send Donald Squawk Box around the country, so you can say what's on your mind and speak to the beat. This time, he went to Boston, Massachusetts, and here's what the kids there had to squawk about.
It really bugs me when you tell your friends something and you don't want them to tell anybody else, and then they tell everyone.
The thing that bothers me the most is when I study really hard for a test and I don't do well.
The thing that I can't stand the most is when I let my dog out, and 5 seconds later he wants to come back in, 5 seconds later he wants to go back out again, and 5 seconds later he wants to come back in again.
The thing I hate the most when my family goes on vacation is that it's too crowded in the car because there's 12 of us.
The thing that really bugs me is that we have to spend 6 hours a day in school and then come home and we have 4 hours of homework. And then I have no time left to talk on the phone.
The thing that really bugs me is that nothing bugs me.
The world would be a better place if there were no nuclear missiles. I wish I was taller, because if I was, I wouldn't have to stand on this box.
The world would be a much better place if I was the overall supreme dictator of everything.
I'm right, and I really got something to scream about. This Friday, the Mickey Mouse Club is going to announce who won the
hot dogs, listen up and listen good. I am Coach Russell. That rhymes with muscle and stands for fitness. I am your physical education instructor. All right. Now, I want to see grins on your faces. Let's see grins. All right, you, at home, let me see a grin. All right, all right. Now, in addition to being your PE instructor, I am also the host for today's game, the PE Hustle. Am I understood? Yes, sir. Am I understood? Yes, sir. All right, Magno.
Here, sir.
Explain the rules of the game, Magno.
Yes, sir. The PE Hustle is a race against time. The two contestants must open their lockers and put on gym suits over their street clothes. They then go to this area and have to do 6 jumping jacks before they go through the tire obstacle course and get to the towels.
Good job, Magno. Now, once they get to the towel, they have to fold up each towel individually and throw it into that hamper right there. Now, they have to stand behind this bench and they have to get three towels in there. Am I understood? Yes, sir. All right, proceed, Magno.
Thank you, sir. Then go back through the tires.
Knees up, knees up, knees up, knees up.
Put away their gym clothes and close the locker door. The first one done wins.
You're a good athlete, Magno. We're proud of you. Let's meet our other 2 athletes. Come on out here. All right. This is Chris, right? Right. Where you from, Chris?
New York.
New York. All right. You ready to play?
Yeah.
All right. How about, what's your name?
Lizette.
Lizette. And where you from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Okay. Now, you've got to have the right attitude. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You've got to be lean, mean, fitness machines. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. Have a good race, and both of you, good luck.
Because the loser has to stay in after and run laps around the diner. Okay? Am I understood? Yes, sir. All right.
Okay, we'll begin as soon as the coach blows his whistle. Ready, set, go.
Go. They're going. Okay. Chris is going for the start. Lizette goes up. All right. Okay, Lizette's already got on her outfit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There goes Chris. Is a little hung up on the top, you know.
Chris, yeah.
Okay, Chris is coming up. He's having a hard time with the gym suit.
Okay.
Lizette's already throwing.
Almost.
We got one towel.
Almost.
We got 2 towels. And Chris is coming up.
1, 2,
We got 2 to 1. 3 towels in. Okay. Lizette is running through the tire. She's taking up. Oh, Chris is coming up from behind. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. There goes the top. There goes the up.
Yes.
We have a winner. All right. All right.
And the winner is Lizette from New York. Yeah.
All right. Good job. Now, Chris, you did a great job, but what was the hardest part of the contest for you?
Putting on my clothes.
Yeah, it was. You got to get some practice after the show on that one, all right? All right, Lizette, what was the hardest part for you?
Tires.
The tires? Well, you did a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. And you get a Mickey Mouse Club clock for winning.
All right. Now enjoy that. And you both, for being such good sports, you both get Mickey Mouse Club T-shirts. Now, I want you to keep them clean. Is that understood? Yes, sir. All right. Thanks a lot. Let's give a big round of applause for playing. Good sport.
And now here's today's music video jam.
Watch it.
Today's music video is a combination of a hot 90s dance track and a 70s classic. Here's Jennifer and the gang singing I Feel the Earth Move.
Low in calories, high in enjoyment, we're Light FM. Not too heavy, not too light, just right. Way into the night. I'm Fred here, and I'll be your pilot for the evening. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, man, I gotta get a cup of coffee, I tell you. I'm dying.
Never picture keeper won't excite us back with some of his slimiest friends.
Oh, that's right. Warren's got some lizards, some snakes, and even a few reptiles.